Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 4 in the winners bracket, upper bracket semi-final. It is going to be domination on Octane between these guys and Gundy. It's been a bit of a good match so far, or a great match, so to speak, but Optic 2-1 up.
Yeah, and, you know, Octane domination is definitely one of the better game types here for Optic, in my personal opinion, and obviously the player to watch here is going to be Clayster, right? We talked about it going into this one, or in the previous game. Clayster with an AR, he is a freaking savage. He just makes things happen. And what you're going to see here is you're going to see 2 ARs here. Scump's going to end up switching over that role, and Clayster's going to run the normal one. So we're going to see a lot of pressure. Expect Clayster to kind of hang out around the broken Humvees, and really when he needs to push up, he's going to. But Scump is going to be the player who switches from the AR to the sub if they need that additional pressure.
You're going to see here, Clayster's going to be the one to sit back and obviously pick up that C flag. Like you said, just sit back and get that AR slay roll happening. The rest of the boys will be heading out quickly. However, the Trident guys are straight onto that B flag. It's not usually this quick. You see players, but they've taken it out already within the first 15 seconds.
Not the best play call.
It's not.
Well, they have all their tacticals, and we didn't throw down a trophy, so let's all hop on B.
Yeah, they're going to lose map control a little bit here as well, and just like that, they've set up for that recap of the B flag, and then a re-slaying area there as well. You'll see Scump now just sitting back 3-0 up. He's looking for players every which way. He knows they're around that area. Picks up one, but at the front and at the back, they're both coming in at a strip as they clean up and take him down. But Embos, he's actually pushed up here past the A flag as well.
And I don't think he likes Hummers because he put a lot of shots into that Hummer, man.
He did indeed. They actually lost that C flag too.
Yeah, and so now he's basically just going to control this here and make sure they don't lose that. And, you know, they have A and B. They have no real need to push up. You would like to see Embos kind of push up just a little bit here just because he has a sub. But, hey, you know what? It's whatever. It's his call, and he's going to be able to lose that battle. Scump now, middle of the map, has one player, cleans him up, effortless, and he has another player. Will he be able to shoot through the gas tank? And he's not, and the player challenges. How dare you? That is a ruthless play. I would never.
Just thought, well, mate, you want to push us on me? I'll fire right back at you. There goes a nade from Embos inside. Picks up the kill before they can get that flag, I think. Yes. So, of course, they are losing. They have lost B. Still, obviously, that T1 squad there. It did pick up A, however, in a bit of a switch. So now they've just got into B. So, obviously, forcing Optic to force back down to that A flag while they try and head in towards B. There's a player in there. Clayster's trying to figure out where they're at. Embos picks up one. Clayster picks up the second, keeping them back off B and regaining control of it. Thanks to, I believe it may have been who Skunt was inside of there, but and Nay's shot, both coming around that area.
Yeah, and Clayster, like I said, man, he's just going to just keep destroying, and this should be another kill for him as he's a little bit behind him, and the guy challenges. T1 is the cockiest team I've ever seen. They don't care about their health at all. They're so aggressive. I love it. It's fun to watch, but sometimes you got to be like, okay, let's not do
T1
this.
right now have to really take that step back because they are down by 20, and it's going to keep on mounting up like that. The first quarter is almost upon us gone, and you see like that, 3 players from the Optic squad are just down. Clayster, though, picking up that 2-piece, and Clayster's off a little start, 7-2 in regards, and 3 caps as well for Clayster, who's actually just meant to be in that little slaying role side of things.
Yeah.
That's great to see. He's got the most cap for Optics right now. These T1 boys are all every which way. Damage just popping out. Again, challenging to get the 2-piece here. Another 3-player, 4 players in there for a slight moment while T1 step back up. They have the 2 flags in their hole, and they're going to try.
They're going to go for this. He's got the head glitch on the Hummer. He's got another guy coming. Is he going to be able to get this kill? The nade comes in. It goes a little bit past him, and now he's going to get assistance. There is a guy bottom hotel, and he has to win this battle, and he does, but he is going to be cleaned up yet again, and now we are going to see what damage can do as he's all the way back, but he knows that they are going to be spawning strip. Spots one, and he cleans him up.
What do we got? Overextension, just have to watch out for that and push through broken. Nayshot was coming up there. Nayshot's also got the AR out as well. So a few ARs getting removed his way. Dan's Twitch with the Hail Mary nades. Like, why not? Let's see where this lands. Comes in behind the player inside of B. Stops that cap from happening. Keeps a hold of it here. So Optics still down without only 1 flag in their hands. That gap they had originally is getting smaller and smaller. It's down to 13 points right now.
Yep, Scump picks up a big kill. He's going to be taken out, jumping on board here with Nade shot. Nade pushing in between Motel and Strip. And I don't think he obviously didn't see that guy because he doesn't have Oracle mode, but I guess he's got a 6th sense. There is a guy hiding around B-Dom. This is going to suck for Nade unless his teammate Embos is going to be able to clean him up. And this is going to be CoD timing for you.
It really is. You know, he was watching that whole way the whole time, but no one came in. Embo's now rushing on in through as well. Players out in front there, in front of Pawn. He picks him up. It's at least neutral right now. He's got a trophy down, so the nades won't really affect him unless he stands up in front of it like he just did.
Yeah.
The shots came through. Den's picked up the kill. There's also a player Optic waiting, and a player to Den's right now out there at Strip, right from behind. Scump's going to pick him up. Now 2 players drop. That's 3 down. Chillian's all left alone, and Optic have got their second play back to increase their lead they originally had. It was about 30 points originally. It's only about the 10 points 9-point mark right now, so they've got to try and increase it back with 45 seconds on that clock.
13-5, make that 14-5, as that's pretty impressive here. There's going to be a guy rotating around on B. That's kind of standard these days. You can get that head glitch jumping on that box, which I personally really like. Klazer's going to miss those shots by just a little bit. Scump now.
Galore.
Yeah, there's just headshots everywhere. Scump spots one. Will he kill the entire team? That
so
is the
much
question.
thermal going off these ARs, of course, though, as it looks like they're losing that B flag. Once again, they're picking up, defending it, losing it, defending it. It's going back and forth right there as the T1 boys were all pushing on down, but the Optic guys did keep them at bay, picking up that 3 down.
Ooh.
And they're actually getting spawned at strip instead. Obviously, these guys have pushed out too far in the middle part of that map, but the time's going to tick on through. It looks like it'll be roughly a 20-point lead now, 19-point lead there for the Optic squad.
19-point lead going into side 2. That's a solid lead to have. I mean, you're looking at a 2-cap for, about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So very, very hard. The one thing I can say, T1, they kind of got away from it, and partially because, Clayster kept shutting it down each time, but they need to try to at least attack the home flag just a little bit. Very rarely did we see them actually try to flip and go around to A. They didn't even look at going for the flip. Instead, what they were doing is just colliding here, and I think I speak on behalf of every competitor where you don't kind of want to be running into Scump and Scump and Clayster with ARs. I mean, they're definitely stationed up, they're hanging out, and
they're just waiting to get killed. That's what
that's all they're doing.
Role right
that's
there.
Their job is to slay everything that moves.
It's going to be at 19 points, and it'll be very interesting to see. And for those that might have been wondering, Envious picking up the victory there.
Oof.
So they have sent.
What a crazy turn of events for Envious, man! Envious, everyone was kind of like, oh, Rambo, you've lost it, right? And then he comes out big, and now they are guaranteed top 6, and they are looking to keep climbing their way back into
that
this.
Lower bracket.
Yeah, lower bracket.
You're not out until you're out, and obviously you do have 2 losses to hang with, and both of these teams actually still in the top bracket as well, the upper bracket. This is the upper semi-finals. So just remember, even if one of the teams lose, they're not done yet. They can still come back and perhaps, turn some heads.
I wonder who plays the loser of this match. It might be Envious. It might be Envious plays the loser of this match. Well, Envious either plays the loser of this match or the loser of Phase and Complexity. So regardless, they have a tough road ahead of them. But right now, Optic Gaming is up 2-1 after a big win on Blitz. They are currently up 19 points going into side number 2. We are going to start this one off with T1 to see what they can do, how they can answer it. I want to see kind of a flip right off the break. When you're on A, you can kind of get to C pretty fast as long as you win that battle back diner. But the problem is the angle's so tough, and people can pick different spots in the back. But I think you reach up your skirt, grab your balls, and you just run with it, man.
Go for it, as these guys obviously will be trying to do. So I think Chileans might be someone you want to keep an eye on. You see, you want to start off with T1, so circling through the players anyway to see where they're at. And Chileans is running that MTAR, so I think he's going to be a very aggressive start for him. I think they obviously lead Damage perhaps, or Dens back at the home flag here, as they all push on through to help with that.
Oh, and they actually have C. That's right. They flipped it last time. Yeah, that's right. It was an early flip.
So these guys are pretty much going to like the spawn here. Obviously, like you said, you want to get the C and then hold the CB combination. Head into A, neutralize it. You don't always have to capture it. If you just neutralize it, it'll be all right. And will it catch Optic off guard? Within the first 15 seconds, T1 actually went in to capture it. And
Embo's just embarrassed him.
He has indeed. Embos has pushed on through definitely very quickly.
What got into Money B?
He's going to be the very aggressive player to there. Straight at the bat, he must have had an energy shot or something. He just went zooming down to that C flag.
Yeah, he got a shot at epinephrine pre-loadout, and Clayster almost doing huge things. Embo's going to throw a nade, has a guy behind him, and he's going to get knifed up to Scump. Scump's going to be taken down, and now T1 is looking to get some flags, and they're already on A. In comes one trophy system. He's got to get it down fast. That reflex makes trophy systems basically relevant.
I don't want to, get all this death threats and hate coming towards me from the green wall, but did Optic just do the same thing that T1 did off the bat? They went straight for B straight away, capping it, and then sort of costing them a little bit there. At the same time, you're going to see Embo's now back in this B flag, regaining control, which is good. Players challenging him there. Oh, God. Clayster saving his life just then, as Embos was not prepared for a player to hit that corner. Clayster gets cleaned up as well. These guys recuperating from that 4 down by getting a 4 down of their own, so very nice work there by Optic. The gap is not that big here in the second half, though. They've just got to hold 2 more flags for a little bit longer to increase it and include from their first half lead as well of that 19 points.
Nade Shot doing a good job here as he's going to be cleaned up. Embo's throwing some nades. He's got a guy at gas. He really needs to blow up the gas station, too, because those lines of sight when it's up, they're kind of unfair. So he has another guy here, cleans him up, and he's going to be taken down. And now we are going to jump back on board with Scump to see how he plans on playing this. Is he going to go for C? Is he going to go for the neutral? Or is he going to go top on? Based on the fact he's climbing up a ladder, we can safely just say he's going to get a top on.
As you'll see him now, the T1 boys were trying to head inside that B area, but Scum going to town up high. Yes, the knife out on Dans as well, where he tries to reload. And these guys are having none of it. Optic are here to stay and setting up on this A and B combination. Scum wants to stay on top pawn. He doesn't want to move just yet. As he picks up more and more kills. Knows it's going to be challenging, but there it is there. Dens wasn't going to come up. Oh, hipfire. Oh, Embo's almost getting taken out there.
Yeah, not the best hipfire with the Remington.
No, but you'll just see there are players, actually, they're in rub shoulders heading in through that smoke beforehand. Now circling back and around. Inside of B, they'll go. Izzy. Nice two-piece there on Embos and Scum across side of things. Then they're running Incog as well now, you see. They've realised these thermals are coming out. Let's put Incog on to keep these guys guessing.
And the big thing about that is their soldiers just a little bit weaker. So it makes sense to run a lot of thermals and a lot of smokes, especially on this game type. And the best thing about smokes here is when you're playing against a team like Optic or Complexity who run 2 ARs, you're cutting off their lines of sight.
Definitely. As you're going to see now, Izzy coming out of pawn with Chileans, who was in the lead there. Izzy's shooting. Oh, he can't pick up the Clayster. Nice 2-headpiece there. As he picks up these guys.
Get another one? Look at this angle.
It's going to be Embos who put that one up. Oh, the trophy system really helping out.
I thought he shot the nade. I was like, well, Clayster, you are God. No, it's official.
I think it was a trophy there. As you're going to see here, Clayster just chilling back behind that dumpster. Izzy picks up Scump as well. Nade shot just sitting back here with a nade in his pocket. He could use that, but decides just to chill back with this AR for the time being. And, just looking at those overall scores here, Slay-wise, T1 had to step it up big time.
Yeah. I mean, we're seeing like 3 or 4 AR play here out of Optic, and it's working out for him. We're getting into the final 90 seconds. Keep in mind, they won the first side already, and now they're in a commanding lead here going into side 2. Yeah,
25 points in the lead here in the second half, obviously. So these guys, remember the minute mark thing, keep it very close to that. They're going to look very strong to take this one out in a 3-1 fashion. And you will, of course, see now Clayster just sitting up here on the tank and just waiting and making sure no one's going to take their A flag, no one's going to take their B flag. Oh, Chilean's almost getting a collect 2-piece there, just shooting through Embos. But Clayster pops back out very quickly to take him down, waiting.
Oh, he's challenging. He's challenging. Yeah. You know he's challenging.
Dan's then cleaning up the headshot, though. And teaching him that one not to challenge next time. Scump then taking down damage, though. Big high nade up towards that A flag. Will it connect? It won't. The players actually retreated off there because they have picked the A flag up. So A and C in the hands of T1 right now.
And Nadeshot has a guy coming to his left, and he's got 2 guys to his right. His teammate's just dismantling the squad. And he's going to go for the dagger here. He's going to go for the neutral on A to basically say, by the way, we're the dominant team. Sorry about it. Yeah,
pretty much just done. The 19-point lead from the first half, and now just under a 30-point lead. I think it's about a 27-point lead here in the second half. 22-point lead now. As I say that.
This is a really big showing for Optic, too. Not only does this put them in the top 3, which this is the best they've done, really since Full Sail of last year in Black Ops 2. But this also, they have the potential of playing Complexity again in the winners finals if Complexity wins. So this is going to be huge. Optic, they've already accepted defeat, or they've already accepted their win. They have won. They're getting up, shaking the players' hands. Optic Gaming is guaranteed top 3. Tomorrow in the afternoon, we will see Optic Gaming play either Complexity or FaZe.
I believe that's first up in the morning, so first thing tomorrow. It's going to be the...
Get out of here.
The winners bracket final, I guess you could call it, not the actual grand final, the winners bracket final, or the upper bracket final.
Is it really?
I believe it's first up in the morning.
Oh, my God. Why would they do that?
Well, I don't know.
I don't.
I didn't make the schedule.